pretty weird.
Did you see the thing?
Apparently,
it's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Apparently, there's some structures underneath the pyramids they just found.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day.
How have they not looked at that before?
Well,
the fuck?
They don't know whether or not that's legit or whether these guys are jumping to conclusions. A lot of people are calling bullshit and saying they jumped to conclusions. A lot of people are saying that it really, you can't tell from those images, like what they drew in the, the 3D image where they drew everything and made a model of it. They're doing a lot of guessing. So they're gonna do more testing though.
There's definitely something under there.
Someone starts something under there.
Something is under there.
Something's under there, and it's massive. And if these guys are correct that it goes down 2 kilometers, like, help me explain that. Explain that with any conventional wisdom.
Aliens.
That's more than a mile into the earth. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean? Like, who did that? And what was the purpose of it? Because there's a guy named Christopher Dunn that thinks that the entire Giza pyramid, the big one, the Great Pyramid, was a power plant.
Yeah.
And he has this whole schematic that he mapped out. Like, this is how you would generate hydrogen. You would have something underneath the surface, underneath the ground, that was causing a vibration, a pounding, and then this reverberation, this vibration would go through the entire building because it was all made out of limestone. And then they had these channels, these paths that they would fill with chemicals, and they would go into what's called the King's Chamber, and this porous limestone that would allow the chemicals to leach through, and that would create hydrogen.
God damn.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm butchering it. I'm sorry, Mr. Dunn. But if you listen to his take on it, and he's an engineer, he explains why the pathways and everything, this is exactly how you would do it if it was some sort of a power plant. But whatever it is, it's like, I don't think that it's a tomb. I just don't think that makes any sense.
Remember your bit where you said, I bet people used to be really smart, but the dumb people just outfucked the smart people 10-1 at a staggering pace. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Man, I mean, the pyramids for sure are a mystery. Like, how the fuck did they build those? And now finding out what's underneath them, like, fuck, who knows?
Yeah.
Gobekli Tepe. There's all these mysterious architecture everywhere.
Yeah.
Dude, but it's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere. Every city. Like these cathedrals. Like, think about power tools were invented in the 1890s. And they're talking about these insane cathedrals all over the world.
Carved out of stone.
With no power tools?
Right.
How the fuck did they build?
Have you ever seen that one in India? There's a few of them in India, but there's one that's all carved out of stone. They didn't bring any rocks there. They don't know where the stone went.
Yeah.
It's all insanely intricate and carved out of stone and fucking massive.
And they're everywhere, dude. They're
There's no way
everywhere.
to explain
South
it.
America, Asia, China.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Bro, they carved that out of solid stone.
They might have just been bored as fuck.
Look how
though,
tiny
right?
the people are
Right?
down there.
There's not shit
Bro,
to do
do you
back
know how
then.
long that would take?
Yeah. Hundreds of years, they don't have shit to do.
Look how spectacular the craftsmanship is. Spectacular. And no one knows how old that is. It's like, take a guess.
So
God,
you're back to your bit. People used, dude.
Might get offended.
Yeah, it's probably accurate.
Dude,
Oh, Molly McCann's getting choked. Shit.
she needs to win bad.
dude, have you heard?
She's getting choked.
Yeah, she's getting choked.
Well, the hands aren't locked yet. She has
No.
2-on-1 on the support.
Right.
arm.
She keeps turning.
She's got a good grip on that shoulder cap, though.
Yeah.
Oh, now she's fucked. Now
she
she's
looks
fucked.
fucked.
Now she's fucked.
Nope, she's
she
gonna
let
get
go
out
of
of
that
it.
arm.
She's out of it. She's out of it.
Oh.
But it wasn't good that she had her hand underneath the jaw that
Yeah.
easily. But
feel
she's,
like
only
whenever
got, she's only got 40 seconds.
Whenever she fights, the crowd's just cheering and she's getting beat up.
Well, she's so tough. She's so tough, and she's such a gamer.
It's just not enough in the
Oh,
UFC.
Oh, that's deep. Oh, that's deep.
That's a
Oh,
wrap.
that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's over.
That's it.
She's lost, what, 4 out of 5 now?
Yeah, if that proves to be true, and there really are these massive structures underneath the pyramid, they got to change everything.
There's past civilizations that were super highly advanced. There's got to be. I mean,
You know what I have a hard time getting into, but I every now and then I'll dive into it. Giants.
giants too,
Giants.
dude. Giants. That's another
There's
one.
a
Dude.
lot
Oh,
of
for moving all that shit?
Well, I don't know about that, because I think you need a lot more than giants to move those fucking stones.
Yeah.
You need some kind of crazy technology, because
Yeah.
giants don't explain the engineering. It doesn't explain the precision that was involved. Like, whatever they did, they were moving 80-ton stones from 500 miles away and through the mountains, and there's no roads, and no one knows how they did it. There's
Did your-
no explanation.
Did your Instagram algorithm fuck you up with the giant AI videos?
Oh yeah, I saw those giant guys,
Yeah. Building the
huge
pyramids.
70-foot dudes carrying giant stones, like jacked, shredded. You know, there's a lot of reports throughout the ages of giant human beings. You know, and look,
What's a giant?
9 feet tall, 10 feet tall.
That's a fucking giant.
Like a race of 9 foot, 10 feet tall people, and there's all these stories about like bones that were giant bones that got transported to the Smithsonian, but they covered it up.
and I assume they don't live long because they're so big, so they probably
knows?
just
I
eventually
think it was
fell off.
I think it's Robert Wadlow was 8'11". He's like on record the tallest.
Right,
Yeah,
but
he
he
was
had
a-
like
yeah.
a serious disease.
Yeah.
Now imagine a foot taller than that guy, jacked, but just a different kind of human being.
Bro.